the traffic on the freeway. Keychain digging in my skin till I bleed gray. Dizzy, I don't see straight. Taking a machete to the silence. Sirens ringing in my eardrum, violence. My body kinda lifeless. Shattered glass and burning plastic. You look like you feel fantastic. Was it a fun ride for you? Speeding down I-5, no cops on the map. Spinning out, I die for you. But after all the stops and starts, crashes and carnage, I'm just car sick. I'm just car sick. Floating 20 feet above the pavement. Tasting metal on my tongue. Got my nuts tight in my lungs and my eyes dilated. How did I submit to being spineless? Cross double lines cause you like doing wild shit. My body looking lifeless. My body looking lifeless. Shattered glass and burning plastic. You look like you feel fantastic. Was it a fun ride for you? Speeding down I-5, no cops on the map. Screaming out, I die for you. But after all the stops and starts, crashes and carnage, I'm just car sick. I'm just car sick. All the stops and starts, crashes and carnage, I'm just car sick.
Popping bottles isn't really cool like that. Open-ended questions fuck me up like that. Taking pretty pictures kinda lame like that. In a minute, dip into a pool like that. You're a fucking problem, did you know? I don't think you do. I think I can solve it, did you know? You don't get to choose. Say you want spit you out and I won't look back. Fuck it. Fuck
I saw your face reflected on the retina screen, and I watched your mouth moving like a tired machine, trying to plead with me, trying to swallow me whole. It's been a while since I've been gone and away, and I watched your eyes reflect me in a terrible way as you cast your gaze to the flickering heart. And you knelt beside me and you started to pray, and the words, your eyes blackened with the heart of decay, and you talked to me in a broken voice. When you open my eyes, silence me in your course. Blood in my eyes, dress me in your clothes. Swallow me whole, swallow me
and forgotten glass. Hello, same game last. Hello, fate, ill fast. Do I pretend to play your ways? That I always stay inside the lane. Shallow, same game last. Shallow, fate. No God can find a peace we lost. Can save us from these storms in a teacup that are drowning me. This bed full of nails and our bones is a taste of all the wrongs. A broken wish that promised me to feel good. It feels good. It feels good to be. I am a story you once told, a piece of gold now last and showed. Hello, same. Hello, fate. You can be stronger
your eyes wide open. We don't know who else is listening tonight. Till your hands stop to tremble, so your heart is double time. We make fire with gasoline, burn our secrets in between. I don't need you to worry. I've been waiting for this. There's no time.
Last of a dying, breed on the path to find it, land in the lap of a lion, laughing and crying with the magnifying glass to rewind, looking back at time. Look so long I forgot to live. God forbid they put a nail in the coffin lid, and I don't give what I got to give. You gotta play your part before you cross the bridge. A bird perched on a grand set, there's a whole lot of devils in a man's head. I agree, I can see him dance in my skull. There's some things that we can't control. He said he saw it all from a tree and notch in the garden light, from bright days to the darkest nights, and that the pain of life was a part of the fight that made a saint of the Buddha and the martyr of Christ. In fact, as the world pirouettes and the mother of all reflects back what exists in us, the aim is to learn what I came here to learn. I was Edenville bound, but I missed the bus, missed the train, mystified.
Mr. 10, how do you feel?
Like Harry Holler, a Howard Bill, trying to tighten those screws with the power drill. To lay the foundation on sacred ground, I gotta build, even when you break me down. I gotta deal with myself or escape this town, in the belly where the venomous snakes abound. A barbed wire crown, hunker down, safe and sound with the blinds drawn. I let my mind wander and explore the depths. We get pulled in the ocean when the tide's strong. All in a dream, all in a vision, all is forgiven when the walls of a prison fall to the earth with a bang. And you don't have a scapegoat, you're the only person to blame. Focus in, look at faith in's broken limbs, and a man with the cobra skin. He asked for a hand that you won't extend. It had an 80 milligram and a dope syringe. All in a dream, all in a vision, all is forgiven when the walls of a prison fall to the earth with a bang. And you don't have a scapegoat, you're the only person to blame. Came from the city of the lost, where everything pure gets nailed to a cross. Every now and then you escape the facade, every deep breath you inhale the exhaust. The mind adapts, I need reminders to mind the gaps, and the paradigm's designed to bind and trap. You can bite and scratch, split hairs with the iron axe, but don't throw me in the briar patch through a glass dark. Blind as bats, with no road signs or maps, on the path to find a land laying in the lion's lap, while the trumpets blare and the sirens blast. Yesterday I had a debt to pay, I owed apologies for my escapades with no rhyme or reason for the mess I made. It was Dionysian but less depraved. I'm adept at laying to rest all the best things when the needle hits a red on the pressure gauge. Kept in a cage, suppressing rage till it builds up and we go our separate ways. All in a dream, all in a vision, all is forgiven when the walls of a prison fall to the earth with a bang. And you don't have a scapegoat, you're the only person to blame. Focus in, look at faith in's broken limbs, and a man with the cobra skin. He asked for a hand that you won't extend. It had an 80 milligram and a dope syringe. All in a dream, all in a vision, all is forgiven when the walls of a prison fall to the earth with a bang. And you don't have a scapegoat, you're the only person to blame. Came from the city of the lost, where everything pure gets nailed to a cross. Every now and then you escape the facade, every deep breath you inhale the exhaust.
Excuse me, sir. What's the time?
The time?
Yes, sir.
Things are far more serious than I suspect you've been told. People are dying up here.
And that isn't the end. Well, how did all this happen?
We have been completely cut off from Earth. Any chance of restoring contact?
Very little, sir. We've lost all direct communication.
I gave him 2 16s and a lucid dream, with the muses playing theme music on a super string. Watch me do my thing when the hypothermic stings. I can intervene by turning Mr. Hyde to Mr. Clean. From lean, mean, dope, sick fiend to pristine. Stick to piff and nicotine. Quit menacing the scene. Get medicine from clinics. Say your penance when it's finished. Then it's venison to vintage rented tinted limousine. Big things, big screens with big brothers, ugly mugs, selling us a pyramid scheme like a fucking drug. Love died with the troubadours. Now it's all ego driven. We're fetal position with the needle dripping. A foul ecosystem. Keep on living, be persistent in the prison where heaven and hell are equidistant. Give them 2 sets, Marie Antoinette next. Stakes as high as in the cassette deck. Take it back. Take it back. Everything's sunny, everything's lovely. Put me on the pedestal, hold no one above me. Everything's pleasant and good. Eating breadcrumbs like the little peasant that could. Fuel for the furnace combust, learn to adjust. You view the world on the surface with a certain disgust. Everything's sunny, everything's lovely. Put me on a pedestal, hold no one above me. Catch a stone cast at your dome by your self-righteous sinner that'll send Gestapo to tap your phone. I got the blues, got a lot to lose, got the news so-and-so pass. Check the database for slideshows and photographs. You grow detached from your chosen path, lose control and crash on the overpass. Motionless, focused inward with loved ones howling like 1,000 Ginsbergs with pinched nerves. Robert Johnson gave me his guitar pick. I could play super strings and rap about my hardships. You collide through your teeth and spoon feed them arsenic. Who could stoop the lowest? Who could fall the farthest? It began when we took an apple off a tree limb. Sweet sin, sustenance to sink teeth in. Took a risk and got 86 for high treason. The pivotal moment, simple components divide reason. Everything's sunny, everything's lovely. Put me on the pedestal, hold no one above me. Everything's pleasant and good. Eating breadcrumbs like the little peasant that could.
Starvation, humiliation, despair, frustration, every goddamn thing. For all your ills, I give you laughter.
One, two, three.
I fell in love with this fish, she got caught in my mesh. Treading water on the surface of the bottomless depths, I guess. A diamond's nothing but a rock with a name. Took it to the pawn shop off of Providence Lane. The song's solemn, sweet, sinful. Serpentine dug a ditch for my severed head and fled the murder scene. Saw me making progress, saw me do my thing. Subtle magic that could turn a peasant to a king. Saw me drift gently down a stream in a dream state and reawaken with a child's smile and a clean slate. He'll say something, touch a nerve, make a mean face. We would argue every day for a week straight. They say it's all for the best, I don't disagree. She's throwing shit at me, I'm screaming like Kid Capri. Sweet misery, physically sick, heedless. Let me live my life how I see fit. I saw the light that day, like we don't ever have to live our life that way. Salome, lead me down the right pathway. Take my head, watch the light cascade. You suffer, you cope, you move, you shake. You fall in and out of love, you play the game. You make mistakes, you split, you break. You find what you're looking for and move on. New day, new dawn, you were gone too long. Love is a very strange thing. Amputate the limits, infected with gangrene. My queen shook me out of dreams, something's out of place. She said it's for the best and vanish without a trace. We're all trying to self-awaken or let ourselves go. Self-medicate, self-indulge and self-loathe. I was somewhere in the second circle when hell froze. Lost all control of self, moving in stealth mode. Right place, right time, bright lights, white lines. Everything's great, everything's great. Clean slate drifted gently down down a dream state. Everything's great, everything's great. You're a universe, but you don't know your own depth. Time we shed our old flesh and covetousness, we're in the home stretch. Some people got heads like Olmecs and hollow eyes for crows to peck till the ego dies a slow death. I'm making progress, see me do my thing. Subtle magic that could turn a peasant to a king. See me drift gently down the stream in a dream state and reawaken with the child's smile and a clean slate. I saw the light that day, like we don't ever have to live our life that way. Salome, lead me down the right pathway. Take my head, watch the light cascade. You suffer, you cope, you move, you shake. You fall in and out of love, you play the game. You make mistakes, you split, you break. You find what you're looking for and move on. New day, new dawn, you were gone too long.
This can turn any metal into gold.
Well, yes.
I have already found the secret of this powerful force.
I would like to show you how this principle works on a human being.
Then you take him down to the cellar.
As sure as a spooky place.
What's down there?
Monkey paws, shrunken heads, esoteric Boy Scouts in aprons in the red fez, keepers of an Eden snake's knowledge of pharaoh secrets that trace their lineage to high priests in Egypt. The Babel Tower builders, knowers and initiates, solving quantum Rubik's cubes, decoding arithmetic. Something about the general vibe made my knee jerk. The alchemist pursuits led to gain of function research. Kill your morbid fascination with the strange and the sickly trees that sprang from the offspring of Cain. You'll know them by their fruits or lack thereof. Identify the weeds, gain the ground, and pull them by the roots like hair plugs. Bald-faced lies, power-driven golems in the cave, hoarding pseudo-knowledge of the cosmic algorithm. With statecraft ties and all-seeing eagle eyes, be advised, careful who and what you deify. I heard your allegory shrouded the eternal, but peeled the layers back and found a nihilistic kernel. Ego-based mystery for mystery's sake. Counter to the highest tide, pulling fish from this lake. Take it slow, hold my head below the H2O, where lotuses and lilies grow in golden ratios. Far from the futurist, transhuman new religion, and charlatans passing off their hubris as wisdom. We below, seeking gold, deep below, thumbing through the secret scrolls, watching crows and salamanders decompose. The sweetness of a rose should be your only goal. Joyful tears that flood the dry earth to feed your lonely soul. Pay no mind to curiosities and sphinx riddles, grimoires, coded language, and magic sigils, and leave the hive minded to their solemnose and secrecy beneath the tree of polar opposites and lower frequencies. I believe in miracles, but not magic bullets, and approach my soapbox pulpit with monastic focus. A tiny fraction of this whole galactic magnum opus, watching globalists scour the planet like a plague of locusts. It's death from above across the globe. Philosophic pyrite, they turn to lead for death squads to lock and load. Hard to transmute the rage pressure breeds when they murder all our prophets and fill their pockets with gold.
After a glimpse at the timeless universe comes the stark reality of today.
Particularly in nasty wars on the other side of the world.
We're going to apply the shock, and we'll see the shock indicator on this flash of light on the bottom.
People are very silly if they believe everything that newspapers tell them.
What are the implications for a society that uses punishment and deprivation to control behavior?
Nothing new, same old hustle and subterfuge. Suffer through shockwaves we grown accustomed to. Up the views, more skewed coverage and buzzer food. Trouble brews and punish fish in the blood that pools. Nationwide, they're harmonizing like the Four Tops. Warhawks in Park Place and Boardwalk, crying out for scorched earth. It's like we've been here before, charting each seismic shift with the pen near the floor. Our free and fair press, every step beating bare chest. Which three-letter agencies taking air checks? Safe and sound somewhere lost in the crowd, but rays of light don't shine through white phosphorus clouds. Fan the violent flames, ready the troops, fuel the furnace with half-truths and outright lies akin to urban myths. If it bleeds, it leads, remove the tourniquet. Fever pitch, perfect fit for a circus. It's the age-old hustle, the nature of the beast. To say let's split the cake, then take another piece, and another, and another, and another. No solace in the eye for eyeball they're calling for. You know the mantra well, colonized, call it yours.
We have no inclination to stop fighting right now. I think we've only just begun.
Peak the distortion, reach to each his portion of devil's pie. Explore the depths and depressurize. It's all there in plain sight, clear as daylight. Birds of prey on the world stage, playing brave knights. Inadequate words for live, loss, and anguish, but they're cut from the same cloth they wash your brain with. Strange as lopsided nature never caught your eye. Crying out but not for lives lost across divides. Tax dollars not for butter but guns. It's not a tooth for a tooth, it's 5 dozen for one. It's brute force living under the thumb. Stripped of pretense, reduce the city blocks to ash and self-defense. Learn to love the bomb, act like nothing's wrong. Dust till dawn, snatching crumbs from your brother's palms. If it detonates when all faith and trust is gone, you won't have to turn the oven on to make duck l'orange. The age-old hustle, the nature of the beast. To say let's split the cake, then take another piece. And another, and another, and another. No solace in the eye for eyeball they're calling for. You know the mantra well, colonized, call it yours.
Having a philosophy of violence.
No blood, only peace. No blood, only peace.
Peace, 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 peace.
bit of grey. He turns his leather gripped cane. Those times you clapped and come for quiet, they've come to hold you. Ain't that nice? He packs a fat on Paul to drip and make home baked perfume. Sip froth from soft on Joe. Snow guided down big clothes. Come on, you back there why remain beneath that slide. Deep trees sleep on the dank lawn and scratch the slate. You finger down that waxing line between your brain. A squeaky pain upon each breath, the plumber's lay. Up in white, now how can he smile with a face of all eyes? He wanders the night through sneers and words snide, spinning round and round his precious mind like dizzy neon lights. Can anybody find out any other way? It's choking up his throat now and dripping out his mouth like liquid fighting dying sparks, like burning butterflies. These creatures are vampires. They're killing by the night. They're falling from the dead trees. He sees this white face, brains then grey and cold. Trees grow in their throats, and crystals in nose. His cellophane mask has filled up with smoke. Look through the holes in his eyes and see his red soul. Can anybody find out any other way? It's choking up his throat now and dripping out his mouth. These creatures are vampires. They're killing by the night. They're hanging from the dead trees like burning butterflies. One young fawn in a maze, eager-eyed in the milky haze, scampers round, heavy feet, spindly legs and knobbly knees, twitching tail and tongue in cheek. She munches fruit from gnarled trees, looking smug and fresh and pleased. She wanders so sloppily and eats best. She puts her hands up to the sky. She puts her hands up and she's eyes in her light. She puts her hands up to the sky. It makes her well up, it makes her well up. She puts her hands up to the sky. She puts her hands up and she's eyes in her light. She puts her hands up to the sky. It makes her well up, it makes her well up. She feels a lick down her nape and looks up with a vague glass face, appealing palms of dirty hands, jaunty thumbs with drumstick ends, yellow nails from pinching fangs, a slimy creature lichen clad. He pulls his fingers from her mind and lets her see just like she was blind. She puts her hands up to the sky. She puts her hands up and she's eyes in her light. as you do mine. Doubt and distrust. You just threw away the key to your heart. Don't get burned. It makes it easier. That much more difficult for me to make you see. Love ain't fair, so there you are, my love. Your heart's a mess. You won't admit to it. It makes no sense, but I'm desperate to connect. And you can't live like this. Your heart's a mess. You won't admit to it. It makes no sense, but I'm desperate to connect. You can't live like this. Love ain't safe. You won't get hurt. You stay chaste so you can wait, but I don't wanna waste my love.
I don't like anyone better than you. It's true, I crawl a mile in a desolate place with the snakes just for you. Oh, I'm an animal, hand me a trimmer, dog, give me the juice. You are my citadel, you are my wishing well, my baby blue. Oh.